I have reviewed a lot of HP Victus laptops, and today I have one of the new variants of this lineup, the HP Victus 16 with i5HX processor and RTX 3050 with 6GB of VRAM. What makes this laptop somewhat unique is that this Victus is the first Victus with an HX processor paired with an RTX 3050 6GB VRAM, which comes with good features and great price. Let's find out more about this laptop in this video. Let's first quickly look at the specifications so that we know exactly what we are dealing with. It comes with Intel Core i5-13500HX processor that has 14 cores and 20 threads, of which 6 RP cores and ARE cores. Furthermore, it has RTX 3050 with 6GB VRAM and a maximum TDP of 95 watts, so great power but probably not so great battery life. It has 16GB of DDR5 RAM clocked at 4800 MHz and comes in dual channel. Great thing about this is that generally in this range we still get DDR4 RAM even in 4050 variants of Victus, and it has 512GB Gen 4 NVMe. I have covered almost all aspects of Victus laptops built in my previous videos, and this particular variant has almost nothing new. So I will quickly go through the build and design. It comes in performance blue color because it's Intel variant and has the same rubbery texture all over. The rest of the design is the same with clean sides and no vents on either side, but a big air exhaust on the back and on the top of the keyboard, and a big air exhaust at the bottom with a clean look. It cannot be easily opened with one hand. I mean, technically it does, but the laptop lifts up, so weight distribution of this laptop is probably not so great. However, it has a minimal top lid and keyboard flex. It also has very less screen wobble as compared to previous version of Victus. Big, smooth, fully clickable glass feel trackpad with multi-gesture support, a full-size keyboard with a decent key travel, and for a change finally has a single zone but still RGB backlight. I mean, it is a big deal for Victus to have RGB, as laptops in India in this range, especially Victus, generally do not have RGB. It also has effects to it, customizable in the OMEN lighting studio. It has thin bezels but a big chin due to a 16-inch screen with 16:9 aspect ratio, and with these dimensions and a weight of 2.3 kg, it is one of the easiest laptops to carry around with decent weight, dimensions and rounded corners and a good grip. Talking about the screen, it has a 16.1-inch IPS anti-glare full HD panel with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080p, an aspect ratio of 16:9, a 144Hz refresh rate with 250 nits brightness but only 45% color gamut, which is to be expected for a laptop in this price. The screen is okay for a laptop in this segment, like the color gamut and the brightness could be a bit more, but nothing to complain here. Coming to the ports, it has 3 USB Type-A ports and 2 USB Type-C ports. Starting from the left, it has one power pin, one HDMI 2.1 port, 2 USB Type-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports, and one USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 2 port that supports always-on function. Rest of the ports lie on the back side with one RJ45 Ethernet port, one USB Type-A 3.2 Gen 1 port that also has always-on function, and one audio mic combo jack. The port situation is good enough for me. It has 3 USB Type-A ports, which is a sweet spot for gaming laptop. However, there are no ports on the backside, so well, some compromises are to be expected. Talking about some other features, it has a mux switch with no advanced optimize, so you will have to restart the laptop for it to take effect, but considering a laptop at this price, a mux switch is a welcome change. It has a 70 watt battery but gave a battery backup of only 4 hours of regular usage and only 55 minutes of gaming, which was sort of expected from this laptop as it does have a more powerful HX processor that has generally more TDP than a general Edge processor. It has a full HD webcam and has 2 down-firing speakers by Bang & Olufsen that sound good enough and loud enough. No point testing it, as the sound output that you will be hearing would be highly dependent upon the quality of speakers that you are hearing it on. And at last, it has Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 for that seamless connectivity. The performance of this laptop with the HX CPU is good enough to go toe-to-toe with any modern-day gaming laptop with following Cinebench scores, Geekbench scores, PC Mark 10 score, and 3D Mark time SPY score. These scores are good enough to handle tasks like medium to hardcore gaming, streaming, coding, creative workload, even 4K level editing with multiple layers, 3D modeling, and AI work. I ran some game benchmarks under these test conditions, and here are the results. Clearly, this laptop held its own at all the AAA titles like Cyberpunk, Forza Horizon, Far Cry, RDR2, and more. Keep in mind that these scores are with the almost max settings at this price. However, I did not test it with ray tracing as I feel that 3050 is still not ideal for ray tracing experience. Even the temperatures were well managed with rare instance of temps crossing even 80 degrees. So this laptop is a great deal in performance. Talking about its upgradability, we have two RAM slots of DDR5 RAM for 16GB each, giving it a total of 32GB, 2TB Gen 4 NVMe each, and one upgradable Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card. Talking about the price and availability, there is a caveat to it. This laptop is priced at 73,500 offline and is not available anywhere at the time of making this video. The reason given by HP was that this particular laptop is only available on or through HP OMEN Playground stores like the one that provided me with this laptop, the HP OMEN Playground by Premier Laptops in Kochar Market, Ludhiana. Check them out to get the best deal on this laptop or any other HP laptop. Contact details in the description. Victus comes with its own performance customization software known as the OMEN Gaming Hub, which provides a lot of features like system vital monitoring, power modes, custom fan control, lighting, network boost, and even undervolt. This laptop has a lot of competition in this price range like Acer Nitro 5, Dell G15, HP Victus with RTX 4050, which can be considered a better deal, but it does have a more powerful CPU and a DDR5 RAM, Asus TUF, and Lenovo Log. So this laptop is one of a kind laptop offering good features and specifications at the price it comes in and gives great performance. There are other alternatives like Log, but thermal management of this particular laptop is much better than Log, giving DDR5 RAM, 6GB RTX 3050 and HX processor with RGB backlight and a 16-inch screen all in one package. It is a good deal to be considered for a budget segment gaming laptop.
If you liked the review, please like the video, dislike if you didn't, tell me about it in the comment section, and consider subscribing for more videos like this.